Hello, welcome to LeetCode. Today we are going to solve the day 7 of September LeetCode challenge. So today's problem name is word pattern. So basically, if you read the problem statement, it's saying that we will be given two string as input. One is pattern, another one is str. Okay. So now we need to match the given str string with the given pattern. If the whole pattern is matching, then we can return true. Else we need to return false. Okay. So let's try to understand the given example. That will give us more clear idea about the problem. Actually, what we need to solve. So let's see that. So this is our first example, right? We can see that in the first case, my given pattern is A double B A, and my given string is dog cat, then cat dog. Okay. So what they are saying? So suppose when I will start iterating through my given pattern, and I found my first character is A, and somehow I map it to that. I map it in hash map or array, anything else. Anything. So I map it like this. So if I found A, then that should represent dog. Okay. Now again I found B. So for B I can see that for B means B will represent cat only, right? So whenever I will find the B character, that means it should be a cat word, okay, in the given string. So again now I found my third character is B, and we already know B means cat, and the character in the string word itself is cat only, right? This one, the third word in the given string. Similarly, after that we found my last character is A, and we know that A means dog, and I can see that in the given input string the dog is our last word, right? So in that case I can see my whole pattern A double B A is matching with the string, okay, and in that case we can return true. But if you check the other example, like the second example one, right? So here the pattern is same A double B A, but the string is different, right? So we know that for A means dog, B means cat. Again I can see the B. So again in the actual word also, the third word is actual string, the third word is also cat, but for the last word and the last character we can see it's A. So we are expecting dog here, but we are saying it's fish, right? So in this case the pattern is not matching. So pattern is matching up to first three words, but last word is not matching with the given pattern, so we can return false. Okay. So this is the problem statement. We need to solve it. Okay. So how we can solve it? So if you closely look into this given example, you can understand that, right? Somehow we need to maintain one map or a memory kind of thing, that from where I can know that if I see A, then that will point to dog. Okay. If I see B, then that will point to cat or any other word, right? So using this we can, so suppose what I will do, suppose for the first example, right, I will see A. So I will see that in my map there is no word already mapped for A, right? So I will, whatever my first word, I will map that in our hash map. So my key will be my character A, and my word will be dog. Okay. Then I will move forward and I will pick the second character B. Again I will see there is no character, no value in the map for B. So we are going to pick the second word from the input string, and I am going to put that in our hash map. So for B, for key value B, our value will be cat only, right? So now I will see again B. Okay. Then I will check. Okay, I know that for B we have already one value, that is cat. Then I will check the equality. If it is matched, then we can go forward. If it is not matching, so suppose instead of cat, second cat, we have fish kind of thing, right? But the pattern is B. So we are expecting cat, but we found fish. So in this case we can directly stop executing and we can return false. Okay. So in this way we can solve it. So if you use this techniques, then we can solve it in linear time in order of n time. Okay. So let's try to write the code using the same algorithm. That will probably give you much better understanding. Okay. So what I will do, as I already told you, I am going to take one hash map first. Okay, and in which I am going to store this character and string mapping. Okay. So its key type will be obviously character, and in the value we are going to store the each and every single word, so it will be string only, right? And let us name it as HM, and we are going to use hash map here only, right? So it should be hash map, new hash map, and what else? And apart from this, do you need any extra variable? Yeah, we can declare two array for simplification. So one array should be the char array. So let us name it as characters, in which I am going to break this whole character or pattern into character array, right? So it should be pattern dot to char array. Okay. It will be like this. So it will break the given pattern string into character array. Okay. Now what else? We need to also break this word, right? Break this whole sentence into words, right? So this is a sentence, right? So we need to split it. So how we can split it? We can split using space. So that will give me the string array, right? So let's do that. So it should be string. Let us name it as strs, and again it will be contain the array string array of string. So again we will use str dot, we can use inbuilt split function to split it, and we are splitting based on the space, right? So if I split using based on space, then that will return me the array of strings. Okay. So and each string will be my one word. Okay. So now what I will need to do, I need to run one for loop. So let us take one variable integer I, and initially I will start from 0, and again I need to run it. So any of the one, right? So probably strs dot length and I plus plus. Okay. And before that we can do one thing, we can check one scenario. So suppose my if cats dot length not equals to strs dot length, then we can see so that means, so suppose I have total 5 characters in the pattern, but we have only 4 words. In that case we don't need to do anything, we can return false. Okay. So this is one edge case we should check before we are executing our actual logic. Okay. So once it's not returning false, then we will go, it will go inside the for loop. Now I will write my logic here, right? So what I need to check, if I will check that suppose at first my pattern is A, right? So I will check is there any value exist for this particular character. If not, then I am going to insert it. Okay. So let's do that. So I will do if, so hm dot contains key, and what I need to check, I need to pass the character, first character, right? So it should be cats, and I am going to pick the first value, means I value 0, right? If it is exist, then I am going to write my logic. If it's not exist, then I can insert it in our map, right? So it should be hm dot put, and what I need to put, I need to put the particular character and the particular word also, right? So key will be my character or pattern character, and yeah, I am going to put my word also, right? The first word, since I equals to 0. Okay. So it will be, if it is not exist, then only we are going to put, right? So suppose but suppose if it exists, right, then I need to check the value, whatever the value for the particular key is matching or not, right? So if it is fish, I need to check that cat and fish, is this two string equals? If not equals, then we can return directly false from there, right? So let's write the code for the same. So it should be if, and I will call hm dot get, and what I will get, I need to pass my character, right? Character as a key. So it should be cat's eye, and since we are comparing string, so we need to use a dot equals method to compare the equality of the two string, and we are going to compare it with the current word from the string array, right? So it should be strs I, and if it is not equal, then we can return false, else we can continue. Okay. So it should be return false. Okay. And if it is not returning false inside this for loop, then we can return true, right? That means it's the whole pattern is matching with the given string, then we can return true. Okay. I think that's pretty much. Let's quickly run the code and let's see what's happened. Okay, I think it's giving me expected answer. Now let's quickly submit it and check whether it's accepted or not. Okay. Okay, so you can see that it's failing, right? So it's failing for this particular input case. So how we can solve it? So what happened here? So here my all the words are same, but patterns are different, right? Here we are only checking for keys, but somehow we need to keep checking the values also, right? So values can be same also. So if it is not in the map already, if it is returning false, the contains key method, then before putting, I need to check is that particular value exist with different key, right? If it is exist, then we can return false. Okay. So let's do that. So map came with another method called contains value, using which I am going to check that particular value, whatever I am going to insert, is exist or not. Okay. So it should be strs I. If that particular value is exists in the map, then we can say that we can return false, right? Then that means the pattern is not matching. Okay. So now let's try to run it. Okay. So what we are doing here? So suppose I know that for first time there is no word for A, I am going to insert dog. But second time I will check for B, right? So again I will see that there is no word for B. Then so if I am not adding this condition, that means again we are going to put one new value in the map, that B and dog. but dog is already there for A, right? So if it is already there, then we should not insert, right? You can return false. So that's what we are doing here, okay? So now let's quickly submit the answer and check whether it's accepted. Okay, I think our solution is accepted. Let's try to see the time complexity and space complexity also. So you can see it's beating the 100% Java submission, and its space complexity, space also 75.25%. Okay, so now let's quickly analyze the time and space complexity for the same. So you can see that we are using extra map, obviously. So you can say that its space complexity is order of n, where n is my pattern size or pattern length. Okay, so whatever my pattern length, I am going to use that much maximum in worst case scenario, that much space only. Again, for space, time complexity, it's also same. We are you can say order of n, right? Since we are iterating through the whole pattern, right? So we are using only one for loop, and we are iterating from start to end of the pattern or string. Okay, so again it will be order of n, where n is the pattern size. I think that's pretty much for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and if you have still some doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.